music. Hello everyone, welcome to yet another live stream, and yeah, my Blender just crashed. Well, kind of. Recently I've been hibernating my PC because it's been experiencing some problems, so I thought that maybe that could be a good idea considering how I'm absolutely ruining it. And let me tell you, a PC hibernating mid-render is not great. I've been just rendering animation. Which frame did I get to? Oh, look at that. What a phenomenal render. Hi the G3, hi the Siphon, hi the Bliss, hi the Ninja, hi the Reblax. Hi there everyone, hi. European Dumb Streams, it's what's popping. Exactly, finally, back to European. Hi the Vibu, and make it, need your shoulder crying right now. What's happening? What's troubling you, Ashad? We lost the horses. There are still the horses. There's two of them. We have the horses. That's good. I don't want to render it again. How many frames does the animation have? My goodness. Properties. How many exactly? I need the exact number. Details, right? Yeah. Okay, length. That's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. Damn it. I searched both this year because I wanted one of more foreign acceptance. This one, the rundown just no, that's now I'm losing 20 marks for no reason at all. Oh no! Wait, 20 marks, but how important? Can't imagine it. Well, if it's true, then say that. Say the true thing. You won't be lying. It is the truth. How important are these marks? I'm sorry, you just have so many tests. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of. Oh no, you already had the tests. Oh, it's hard for me to keep track of the different tests, exams, and whatnot you do. So, how important is this? I guess I have to just render it. Die. Fudge sticks. Day. But the marks the difference between me getting a scholarship or not. Oh, I see. Well, these things happen. It's always a nice reminder to always be paranoid in the future, I suppose. That, I can't really say much more than just that sucks. That really does. And I'm so sorry. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, is it possible to ask for regrade? Because, to be fair, getting 20 points deducted on basically a single mistake, and a mistake that's kind of insignificant. Well, that's kind of weird, to say the least. Because, you know, people who are in charge of these things, they also don't want to just follow the rules to the end when the rules are just in the wrong. They want to reward people who have a pretty large knowledge of something or an expertise in whatever. They want to reward people who would do well on the test. So could you... Is there anyone you could appeal to, basically? Any commission anything? I don't know, man. They're pretty strict, but I'm looking into stuff. Don't lose hope. Maybe there's a way. Where there's a wizard, there's always a way. Oh, I need some coffee because I can feel myself falling asleep at the moment. Oh, it tastes like shit. Yum. Okay, so. Well. I have been just working on the video. In the meantime, that's all I've been doing. Absolutely all I've been doing. I didn't already mention it's fully scripted. Which one was primary candidate, so no one told me how to attempt papers. What to do, not to do, how to do, and on top of that, I self-studied for every single goddamn paper. $18, 15 days. In 15 days. Well, how many do you have left? What's this insane concept? I mean, yeah, 18 papers. That's like not even publish or perish, that's just perish. One left tomorrow. Yeah, the end of it all. That's good though. That's good. You're practically done. You've withered the storm. You went through hell and came back. That's good. That's great. You had 18 papers in 15 days. I feel like you can afford to be proud of yourself and not think about the 20 points. I feel like you've earned it. I feel like you've earned. Just focusing on the positive. How'd you make music you could listen to for hours without getting bored? I didn't. That's the secret. I didn't make it. It's AI generated based on the Make It theme. That's why all of them have the same theme in them. Hold on, give me a second. Just gonna right here. That's the Make It theme. My task was broken again. And there we go. Perseverance over perfectionism. Exactly. That's my motto. That's what I've been doing. I've never made anything perfect. It's too much work. Not worth it. Anyhow. I need more coffee. Hold on. I'm still not feeling quite like myself. I need like 2 or 3 more sips. Maybe 4. Okay. Okay, I'm awake. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm doing great. I'm doing well. We can get back to it. Back to work. Hi, Kim. How you doing? I'm awake. If I keep telling this to myself, then I will be. This is chiropractic finding water electrons. Okay, so if we have electrons clouding around atoms, so right here what we need is we need short animation like this to 300 because why not? Also, I would like to be a bit more conservative. Oh, it's 64. Okay, so we're already there with being conservative with our render times. Cool. All I need is like a nucleus of an atom. Can I like buy caffeine powder and dissolve in water and take it? I've been awake for 2 days. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to be awake 2 days. The thing is, I am most productive when I'm well rested and caffeinated. So that's what I'm trying to get. Go too much either way and you're gonna struggle. If you just go for rest, you're gonna sleep for 20 hours, wake up and you're gonna just feel absolutely awful. If you have too much caffeine, however, then you're gonna stay awake for 18 hours and you're gonna be tired at the end. You need to find the golden ratio of it all. Math joke. Nucleus. So for the nucleus, I'm gonna handcraft it if you like, because it looks nicer when I do. We're going to have a icosphere with 3 subdivisions. It's gonna be a proton, and this proton is gonna have a proton texture, which will just mean red. There you are. Actually, that's a bit too red, isn't it? Well, not red enough, actually. We lower the brightness. Ah, no, it sucks. No, I don't want it to suck. I want it to be perfect. Which video is this for? This is still the Fundamental Forces video of fundamental forces, in which we explore all the different fundamental forces, all 4 of them, or 3 of them if you're feeling physicky enough. Go to the door for a second. And when did you go? I had like a whole speech about how you deserve some rest and you should focus on the positive, the fact you weathered the storm. Were you here for that? Because I don't know if my message stuck. It was literal shaking day midnight. Like a nuclear eruption lasted for 10 minutes. An earthquake? I've actually never experienced an earthquake in my entire life. It's always insane to think that, you know, everything can just shake. Lamp was doing something. Okay, so not an earthquake. Wait, was it lamp? What did lamp do? Damn it! How did lamp cause an earthquake? You're shaking, rather. I'm sorry. The military? Okay, you... Well... That's lamp, alright. You know it's lamp when the military shows up. What did lamp do? He's in the emergency hospital. Oh, what? He's in the emergency hospital? I guess it makes sense. What did lamp do? My goodness. You know what, Kim? I'm glad to finally have someone who, like, can give me a lamp update without that being actually lamp, because lamp really often just comes back like, oh yeah, I've been in the hospital. Oh, lamp, what have you done this time? Shaking. What kind of shake? 10 minutes. No, that's not subtle. Listen, here's the thing. I don't know if you all know this, but I'm pretty decent when it comes to general science. Like pretty alright, I would say. I'm pretty alright when it comes to general science. I cannot think of a single thing that would cause 10 minutes of shaking that you can just make. 10 minutes. What did he do? That's what I'm struggling to figure out. Like a long... Because an explosion... That's momentary. It's like whole body was vibrating. There is to record. I'm sorry. Lamp, what have you done? I'll be honest, I don't know if I should be more worried or impressed. Both. It's a mix of both. I'm worried and impressed. Because I don't like the fact that Lamp's in the hospital. I hope he's okay. I really do. It's kind of hard for me to figure out what... I'll be honest, I genuinely have no idea what that could have been. Shaking. Low monotone. I mean, Lamp recently has been doing a lot of stuff with radiation. Also been having fun with sodium. Neither one could do anything like that. That would be more... Vibration makes sense with shaking tracks, low monotone. What are we doing? Okay, Lamp was making like the chamber, right, with argon, correct? I think that's the last thing Lamp was working with, argon. No, it couldn't have been it, because there's nothing you can do. There was no fire somewhere in this room. There's nothing good. The problem, Kim, the problem is that, like, with Lamp, fire is on the more tame side of the spectrum. A fire is simple. When you have a fire, that's a simple chemical reaction. Lamp is doing, however, stuff with explosives. Lamp is doing dealing with like radioactive stuff. Oh my goodness. Fire, as dangerous as it is at least simple. Unless, you know, a couple of exceptions. Metallic and whatnot. Lamp fire is safe, my game. I mean, yeah. Have you seen the recordings? That's actually a good question. That could answer. I have so many questions. Just... Lamp, what have you done? He was doing some resonance. Yeah, but like... military? Police make sense, noise complaint. Like, it would have a minute, unless... Hear me out. What if... Okay, unless... Military defense... Okay, unless... Hear me out. What if Lamp was doing something with resonance that caused a noise complaint to be filed? Police came, stepped in, saw basically Lamp's lab, and then that going to military is kind of a logical step forward with, you know, the whole radioactive explosives and whatnot. Jeez. My goodness. That's such a Lamp moment. I hope Lamp is gonna be okay. Oh no! I really hope Lamp's gonna be okay. Hi, the Caspian. Hi, welcome. Doing oh no. Lamp making a nuke. I don't think Lamp would make a nuke, because I'm always worried about Lamp. How can you not be? How can you not be worried about Lamp? Lamp was basically just... I need more coffee. Or less coffee. I don't know, at this point I feel pretty awake, to be honest. What could I'm just so curious. Like, it makes sense for it to have been a noise complaint, cops get called, Lamp's lab, that escalates to military. That's the only explanation I can think of. It was nice. Don't say that in past tense, no. It takes more than that to stop Lamp in his tracks, okay? It would take more than that to stop Lamp. Is exactly right. Fix fix the tense. I can't wait to hear from Lamp, I'll be honest, because welcome to what's happening. Caspian, it's a pretty long story. Remember Lamppost? Have you been here when Lamppost was Lamppost was a child? Remember Lamppost? The mad scientist. Well, not really mad scientist, more like madman who just happens to be a scientist. Apparently Lamppost did something, which, long story short, ended up with military intervening. Police and military, as like you know. Kim, would you happen to have any recordings? I'm just curious. I just want to know. Are there any? I'm so curious. So curious. I really want to know. Cheese. I want to know so badly. What could that? I have one theory, but it doesn't really track with anything. Would Lamp be doing something with frequency? No. What could be so loud? That's the only question. That's the only piece of the puzzle that's missing for me. What could have been so loud? Because for that you basically need like extreme speakers. That's the cheapest way to achieve this sort of thing. But still isn't cheap. $10 make it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With 10 minutes, it must have been something with... Well, like, speakers is the only equipment. How do you get the military on tail? Okay, the thing is, Caspian... Lamp has been dealing with some radioactive, explosive, dangerous stuff, so... You know, escalation from police to military isn't actually... funny enough, isn't the surprising part of the story for me. We're aiming the front of the sky. Encounter a bomb. Yeah, but it lasted for 10 minutes. Like, okay, explosion, that's simple. Explosion would have been obvious, but then everyone would know it was an explosion. It lasted 10 minutes, which means it must have been something that... Well, continuously, what... And also in the hospital, which means that something... Oh no, so many speculations. Blank checks some military people with his projects. That's such a lamppost moment, holy fuck. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to wait till Lamp comes back to then ask him what happened, why, how, when. There was radioactive dangerous explosive altogether. Never good. No, there were separate things. They were like, they had like a jar of radioactive stuff and sodium, I think. Lamp like really likes sodium. I need more coffee. Your recent look area, no. He's someone gonna take it or something. He's pretty nice. I mean, yeah, well, there are a couple of theories there. I don't like to speculate this way because we really don't have a lot of information in the matter. So I don't like speculating this much. The thing is, like, stuff like police or military getting involved makes sense. Police makes sense because just LAMP just has a lot of dangerous things, and military makes sense because, well, even like a really long time ago, LAMP had like was doing research for the military. As in, not doing research, only I think selling. He made a design that he sold to the military or something. That was months ago. I can't remember what that design was. But yeah, that was months ago. That also makes sense. Made weapons. Were there weapons? I thought there was some armor, so I don't know. Applied the scientific method to it then. Yeah, but I could. It would take a while. I'm not that great at mathematics. Scientific method with limited information isn't easy. Hence, I would just rather give up. I feel like it's a much better course of action. Makes sense because LAMP has a lot of dangerous things. Makes sense because LAMP is LAMP. Exactly. Precisely. No, I don't. I'm at a loss, I'll be honest. I am at a loss for words. Hi there, Mr. Blaze. I am animating a video. Right, 2 rights for left, 2 lefts for right. Yes, let me just quickly set it up and yup. Cool. So, imagine I could be me and hung up. Oh. Oh no. For I become Death Destroyer of Words, that situation. It really. Hold on. I'm looking for news, maybe. Must have been reported somewhere, right? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have a theory. It's not some serious thing. To be honest, he sounds like your average 18-year-old playing Minecraft. With a war crime case or something. No, it wouldn't be quite war crime. It's not that. It's just that when LAMP like is researching stuff, I know I called it research. LAMP basically just does stuff for the military, as in, you know, contractor. I don't know if it's called a contract. I don't know. It's kind of like a contractor, there. A scientific contractor, whatever you want to call it. What is Lamp? Lampos is just a final chap who joins in on streams every now and then. You know, Lampo's just oof, what a guy, what a guy. Lampo's just a mate and a half. Lampo's is. Well, I'm just gonna. Is Lamp on Discord again, or you leave again? Oh, no, okay. That's good. That's great. Great news. Okay, cool. No, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, nice. Cool. Neat. R&D guy in favor of the military. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. From what I've heard, that's like a better description. Like a private researcher. Oh, that's a good name actually for it. Lampos is like a private researcher for the military. Left Discord even. Yeah, but Lampos just leaves and joins back every couple of weeks, so... What crazy to Lamp here. There's Lamp law stream now? Well, how can it not be? You had the thing, and you haven't. You have. You had the thing. How is this supposed to not be? Well, that's the problem. It actually shouldn't be a Lampos law stream because we don't know enough. And you know what they say? Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So we can't really. Just move on. We just need to find a new topic, something to hook in the conversation. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Any fun topics anyone would like to discuss? Something, anything. American politics, anyone? Anything other than that? How about not American politics? Can we just talk about something nice, like, I don't know, Good Omens, huh? Any fans of the show Good Omens? It's a fun show, isn't it? That's good. Genocides of History. Boy, fun one. That's all, another fun one. How about Warhammer 40k? What's your favorite faction? I have problems just laying around the stream. This, oh, because it's Electron stuff, you know. It's basically, I'm trying to explain the two aspects of the Electron, the electricity and the magnetism of it all. Actually, I should change up the corner maker now that I'm looking at the stream. It's getting a bit bland, you know. That corner maker just been there, sitting the same way for the past however many live streams. To be a radical for the rest of the stream. What do you mean pretend to be radical? Some chemistry, anyone? Oh, I do like me some chemistry, but only theoretical. I don't know organic, inorganic. Actually, I'm curious. You know what? Let's see. Since we're rendering two different animations in the meantime, like right here, this is 3 minutes per frame. That's a fair bit. librarytext.org.com.org. I remembered. Let's go and have a look on chemistry side of it all. Clear, you mean this? Ah, it's just an intro. It's nothing too crazy. Bookshelves. Inorganic. What are the topics of inorganic chemistry? I'm curious. Okay, so we have bonding theory. Acid base, that's... I get that now. I know what to do with acid and Lowry acids, both are. Crystalline solid state, symmetry and group theory. Oh, wouldn't that be mathematics, actually? That sounds mathematical. My goodness, this... Isn't this just mathematics, though? Reblax! Oh yeah, that's the curse of the blue nickname. When you mention a topic, the appropriate blue nickname just shows up. Isn't group theory and symmetry just mathematics? I'd never got into group theory. That's like the whole side of mathematics. Never. Try and explain on groups and symmetries. Well, what are they all about? What be there with groups? What's so interesting about groups? What are groups even? Group theory is cool. I have no idea, I'll be honest. Like continuous mathematics with or are the functions? Yeah, that's kind of the only aspect of mathematics I know. I'm about to learn some organic chemistry in a few months. What should I do for preparation? For organic, you just kind of, well, I guess you could dip your toes into theoretical, but for organic, it's mostly just organic. There isn't much preparation there. You're just gonna deal with a lot of carbon stuff, and that's kind of it. It's my neighbors up, I think, arguing or something. It's really loud. I can explain actually. Oh well, how convenient, Reblax! But this requires a lot of text. I see. I could do it in Discord. Alright. What are we doing today? Oh, how... Why do I have a European Union flag? It's because it's EU. That's why. because I'm the average European. Mav does that to your brain. Yeah. Actually, that's how we made ChatGPT. We just took a human and we cursed them with math. True story. We took a lot of magical incantations to 3 rituals, and a lot of human sacrifice. What are you doing? There we go. I have a love and hate relationship with math. Most people do. Most people do have a lot of love-hate relationship with math. That's because, well, it's math. Of course. Kind of what you meant to have with math. We need it, no one wants it. Except for mathematicians, but they're all insane, so you know. No offense, Roblox. But I meant it. You are all insane. Mathematicians can, like... I already mentioned it in Discord, the whole grubby aliens theory, where basically you have a mathematician starting with the fact that, you know, humans are the only intelligent civilization we know, and then the second assumption being the fact that we haven't seen any alien civilizations, and from that, just using probability, creates a whole, like, theory with, you know, and it's incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. Mathematics is wild. I'm good with numbers. I should take maths. Last word before turning into AI. Nothing in play them. It sounds weird. I mean, listen, it may sound weird, but that's like being a wizard. I could come in the voice channel another time to explain Goose on stream. Oh, that'll be great. We should do more expert live streams too. That's fair. Last expert live stream was with Flame. I keep getting distracted. Damn it, make it. I'm supposed to animate this. Make it quit distracting me. 33, yeah, whatever. Give me this. There's a Fortin. There's a Fortin. Supposed to walk in the video. Whole point of the live stream. I would actually understand the beauty, but goddamn, I can just turn the phone. Expert in procrastinating. You need to have. Expert in procrastinating. I kind of already am. That's the problem. I'm actually procrastinating pretty well on this stream already. Look at this lovely Fortin though. I'm proud of how this Fortin turned out. It's really nice. That's a gosh dang good Fortin. I would rate it a whole 3 on the Fortin scale. Which video am I working on? I'm working on it's Fundamental Forces. Procrastination. Procrastination squared. You don't make up things about natural phenomena you cannot explain like physicists. Physicists have that too. Where basically, oh, we have gravity. What's the gravity? It's a field. What is a field? Well, don't worry about it. It's just a field. Field of gravity. Makes sense. It's a force field. No, it's not me not being able to explain what gravity is. It's just a force field, okay? It's just this magical thing which causes molecules to come together or matter to come together, whatever. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Do you work on the video by video multiple at once? I should be working on multiple at once, but I'm kind of struggling. I am a bit struggling this week. And so I am working only on this, unfortunately. Graviton, where is it? Didn't saw it. Exactly! Particle physics confirming the standard model for the 100th time. Hold on, just need a stretch. Oh, actually, you know what? I know I already mentioned it, but Reblax, I would like to get your opinion on the matter. What do you think? I really want to make a sequel to the, How Math Becomes a Difficult video. What do you think would be a good candidate for like a final equation, tying it all together? Something with linear algebra. That's kind of the one thing I really want. I really want linear algebra to be in the sequel to this video. Because there's a lot of people who are asking me to explain linear algebra, and I do believe that explaining it with a Blender is absolutely phenomenal. Determinants, maybe. Determinants? Determinant, that's a big word for a small YouTuber. Determinant. There's a square matrix. Oh, another one! Oh, hold on. You have to do it the right way. Well, there's a combination of linear algebra. Why two matrix is this? Okay. two-fold properties determinant of a product of matrix is the product of the determinants. Triangular matrix product. Triangle matrix. Wait, what? Oh, actually make a lot of sense. Okay, that's actually pretty obvious now. Think about this. Find several equivalent ways. Leibniz. Oh, Newton would disapprove. You can find them using a big ugly formula, but that's bad. The good thing is finding out where it comes from. That's real adventure. That sounds fun. Is this the big ugly formula? Because if what you're describing is true, then that actually would be perfect. Something with eigenvalues. I was about to say that eigenvalues. Yes, I was about to say that I really want to walk in eigenvalues in there. But that may be too long for one video. I don't know. This time I won't have to go from addition. The thing is, in this video, I'll just use all the notes from the previous one, which means it will be like 40 minutes to an hour of just jumping. I could make it happen. I just need to try hard enough. What kind of equation is that? Oh, this is just, well, this just is a sum, and that's just multiplication. This is some kind of function. Sine function. Bijective. Oh my god, of course it cannot be simple. Following the classical side of implementation, the odd permutation to x fixed the party orders in this permutation sigma or chi, not x, isn't it? Can be defined as the party number of versions of sigma. You can use eigenvectors and values to basically calculate the nth power of a matrix. It's insane. Much competent interpretation ahead. I actually, yeah, that's the reason. Also, came across eigenvalues so often in physics. It's less scary than it looks. That's actually kind of... That should be... It's less scary than it looks. Should be inscribed on top of every single big function in mathematics. Not in physics. In physics, there are a couple of scary functions which actually are scary. But in mathematics, it should be just on top. It should be a law. You create a new big equation, you need to add it's less scary than it looks. How aren't you scared when you see a difficult equation? Well, it's because I don't know if it's difficult. How can I tell if it's difficult? I don't know what it means. You just have to... Sorry, you have to stop assuming that something is difficult just because it's large. Right here, I'm assuming this is difficult, of course. I'm assuming it has to be. But this is just a sum. This is multiplying. This is just a value, apparently. I, tau, I, if it's lower down, or sigma I, oh no, I don't like the fact that one of them is a bracket, because that's a bad sign. I comes from the pi, makes sense, up to n. For tau in Sn, okay, right here we have, correct me if I'm wrong, hold on, tau and sigma, well, they have to mean different things because they're interchangeable, which means the reason why it's equal is because they will have to mean different things. Oh no, and this is the... Oh, I really don't like this aspect of maths, where you just switch things around and they mean different things. Equation, that's right, that's done to application, that's good. Making a make equation which will draw your channel logo when put on graph. That's cool. Actually, with Fourier transform, we can make something similar. By Dr. can spell by. So, cool connection between determinant and eigenvalues. Very often, determinant is the product of the eigenvalues. As we will be experimenting with groups. Oh no, I don't know groups. This is actually... Oh, that's why I love just having people who know stuff and, you know, are experts. Because, like, I wouldn't think... It would take me a solid month of researching to figure out that this could be the equation. Not really because it's hidden, only because, you know, I would just need to know a lot of background to figure this out. Figure out that this is the right one. But an equation linking together, being a culmination of linear algebra, bringing in eigenvalues, which I guess makes sense as a culmination of linear algebra, and also connecting the two. Like, that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you, Reblux. I think we found the match. The thing to make a video on. Channel. I'm already streaming on my channel, don't need to turn on the background. This should stop seeing symbols for power multiplication thing using the main means a square wave. Symbol means different thing. It's because we don't have enough symbols. Can you imagine how many symbols we would need if they actually every single symbol had a unique meaning? We would need like 1,000 of symbols. To be fair, mathematicians are pretty wasteful with their symbols. Okay, the capital T, the lowercase k, the lambda, I think tau is also in there, if I'm not mistaken. All of these just to describe waves, that's pretty wasteful. I haven't gotten over that, but to be fair, physicists also meddle with this. But yeah, you simply couldn't have enough symbols, bad one. Mitigation technique, basically you can diagnose the error. Be sure to have in mind application of determinant showcase, for instance, that it detects whether the matrix is invertible. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend as if I know what that is. I just think it's a good match for video. The research is still yet to be made. Strongest fire, by the way, thank you. Does animation require such equations? I'm so glad you asked, Mr. Blaze. Foreshadowing for the next video. Signed volume. I have seen the signed volume one. I remember that, or at least area getting. I remember the volume part from somewhere, the determinant, and that I remember being confused and didn't understand why it was important, since, you know, kind of seems like there are easier way to get the area or volume. I can move without being restarted. Being on Discord someday, like discuss groups online, we might do a whole dedicated live stream just to maths, cause I'm gonna need it. Like a style thing. You mean this or this? This kind of does look like a star. It's because of the noise texture. Yeah, with this though. Really nice button. We'll be waiting for it then. Well, yeah, and I will be making it. That's actually the second video I should be working on, funny enough. Whilst I'm working on this, the animations with math is the other one I should be making at the same time. But I'm just not, because I'm lazy, apparently. Also, inorganic chemistry is there too. So, let's just say that I'm not lacking work to do. Why the ball looks like Bing Bang noise? You mean microwave background radiation? Well, probably because of the colors. Polar curves in your method. Like they didn't get enough love. Polar curves. Is that exactly what it sounds like? Gaussian integrals. What do you mean? The Gaussian integrals very much does get enough love. There are way too many. I won't make a video about the Gaussian integral because there are too many already. There's no point in making another video about the Gaussian integral. We have enough videos. Okay. Polar curves. Polar curve, Wikipedia, our beloved. Algebra first polar or simply polar of an algebraic plane curve. See degree in the respective point Q is an algebraic curve of degree n-1, which contains every point of C whose tangent line passes through Q. Degree n respective point Q. So we have point Q. Plane curve C, degree n, degree n-1, which contains every single point C whose tangent line passes through Q. Ben the wiki, I promise. You probably on trouble. I kind of algebraic plane algebraic degree C, which contains algebraic curve degree n-1. So is it the investigating the relationship between the curve and its dual, for example, the distribution of platformness? Is the Cartesian plane of coordinate x, y, right? Polar curve has coordinates r, theta. Yes. Theta is the angle that r will make with the horizontal. I know how polar coordinates work. Right. But what about the curves? Yeah, that's fair, Kim. Lamp. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see with Lamp. What you making? Animations, rendering in the background. We're just chilling. Suppose r is equal to 3 sin theta times theta. Okay. Right. I'm really glad I did Nusoa then. I'm really glad. I'm really glad to provide someone to love for math. Great thing. Let's have it on the background because it will render quicker too. You plot for theta 0, r equals 0, so that's the origin. Yes. For pi 2, you have r is equal to 3, 1 times pi divided by 2. Makes sense. Plug in theta. Okay, I'm with you so far. Hi there, Happy, by the way. Oh, hi, I haven't seen you in the... I actually don't remember how long. Sadie's been here in your absence. Don't tell him I said that, but I don't like Sadie. So you'd have 3 pi, but 90 degrees horizontal. Yes. I still can't tell exactly where you're going with this. So like a polar coordinate in which the distance is dependent on the angle?
'Cause I don't know what you're talking about. 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 'C
So a polar coordinate in which r is dependent on the... Is that... That's all I'm getting so far. So it would look something like, I think at least, this is me completely guessing, but it would look something like this, correct? I can't draw apparently in Blender because I don't know. Gimme. Something like this? A spiral. No, that kind of spiral. It makes sense because as your distance increases, like you said r was equal to whatever, I don't care about this, times theta. All I care about is that this doesn't actually spiral to 0 or positive infinity, so this is just gonna increase. Means it's gonna go up. I equals theta. Yeah, I know, because I can't actually imagine it with the sign. So we'll go to 0 sometimes. Oops, that's absolutely not what I meant, but yeah. Then some more for it too. Even wilder. And now one last thing, boolean with this. Also, stream is lagging for me. I'm behind you. That's fair. The content. I'd like to thank you for getting me interested in science again. I'm glad you're interested in science again. The day counter's wrong. Oh, it is. You're right. It's just been here this entire time with the wrong day counter. Oh, whoops. And one last thing I'd like to do is, as the photon walks its way into the electron should become brighter. Here we go. I'm dropping a bang at 4 AM. Who dropped a bang at 4 AM? When? Whomst? How? Honestly, a magnet, but it's liquid. Actually, ferrofluid, that's fair. It is really interesting, though. The ferrofluid is insanely interesting once you kind of get into why magnetism happens from a chemical point of view. Because, oh my goodness, for something to be magnetic and a liquid is so insane. If you think about it, it's basically you need to be aligned on an atomic scale, but not on like a, oh, but I don't know what that scale, mini scale, whatever you want to call it. The scale of the state of matter is insane. I just can't grab the concept of it. Well, lucky you! In this video about fundamental forces, one subchapter will be about magnetism. Because of electromagnetism. You should expect the video in 3 to 4 business days. I have a question for you. Were you able to study purely of motivation, or did you have to get discipline in school? How old are you? Well, if you ask, well, no. I am self-taught. I studied everything myself. Schools haven't really taught me anything. Can't blame them fully. It's just hard for me to learn stuff in the way that schools do. I just prefer to study myself. I'm just really passionate about science. I like science. I believe that science has the answer. I believe that science can answer everything, every question. If a question could theoretically be answered, then it can be answered by science. That's my belief. But for me, I dropped the bang at 4 AM. Then brain has. What do you mean drop the bang at 4 AM? I don't know what you mean, Greg. Greg squared, rather. You don't want to confuse people with too many Gregs. Integration. And how old are you? That's a good question, somebody. That is a good question. Where does the razor go when it falls from the table? It's fourth dimension. It disappears. You see, it's actually... The entire universe is flat in the fourth dimension. However, when a razor falls off the table, then it actually gains velocity. There's a force pushing it on the fourth direction, and because of that, it just disappears from the, literal ground shaking banger. Oh, that kind of banger. Oh yeah, we're familiar with that kind of banger, Greg. What was that banger, if I may ask? I would really like to know what that banger was. I would really like to know. What if a magnetic pole was so powerful that if you would drop the magnet, it would be a very visible acceleration? We'll have a lot of problems, I'm assuming. It's kind of a strong force, just this. Oh, we know that banger. Exactly. Why am I like this? Why am I setting up the animations to... Why am I rendering them in cycles? I could just as well render them in Eevee. But I want them to look nice, and because of that I just keep rendering them in cycles. For no good reason. We do want more info. We need more info. Greg, we need info. Still making it. I'm always making it. It's a curse. I am forced to perpetually live and make it happen. This is a pretty nice animation. I have gotten better at making animations. The reason why it looks nicer is, first of all, the depth of field is adding a lot. But it takes me a long time because, as I mentioned, I render them in cycles, because I apparently want them to look nice. Why? No one cares about the animations make it. My goodness, I just spent hours for no good reason. 4 horsemen. Tell me like you can't hear the real Akarium playing Minecraft Redstone. Didn't provide much info. Of course he didn't. It would have been, yeah, if he did, it would have been too easy if he did. And I'm just here left to guess. Huh. Make it. Are you a man? That's, just after all. After all. Okay, but did he tell you anything, Greg? Like, anything at all? Anything that could give us some context? We just want, anything. Anything. I'll take anything at this point. Animation style is really distinct. I wonder what it's called. No idea. Let's make it style. You'll know about it? Maybe we may know about it a fair bit, Greg. Maybe, and we want info because we don't know much actually. That's the problem. We got the effect, we want to know the cause. Because I can't... Like, as I already mentioned, I'm not that great with science, although I am a generalist. And I cannot picture a single thing that could cause that sort of thing. I don't... I'm fine. When make it, isn't Octane more realistic and faster than Cycles? Octane renderer. Is it free? Was it Octane renderer? What would you be? Purchase? I don't want to purchase. That's $20 a month. $20 a month. I'd rather just buy a graphics card. No, this is paid. No, that's money. I can't. I don't have money. But I'd have known. I know that's lie already. An absolute banger when temporary death. Yeah, that's what tends to happen when you wake up absolutely everyone in your neighborhood. I suppose if you're right there, doing something so loud as literally shaking the walls, then you're bound to have a minor hearing problem. I want to know. I need to know. $20 is too much. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think I have it. Yeah, but can you do commercial stuff with a free version? Because I think need commercial for what I do. I am monetized after all. It could get me into some legal trouble if I don't get commercial. Well, you're claiming all the academic research will be done by AI within the next 10 years. I think that's extremely optimistic. That's naive, even, I would say, Dark, because the thing is, like, AlphaFold does exist, but AlphaFold can't really do anything creative. AlphaFold is an incredibly useful tool, and AlphaFold is like the most advanced AI I can think of from a scientific perspective. It is an extremely useful tool, but it can't just replace the creativity of just coming up with stuff. So yeah, 10 years, that's optimistic if not naive, in my opinion. And also, another thing, I know it shouldn't be a thing, but I don't think the Nvidia CEO said it because he genuinely believes it. I think Nvidia CEO might say it because Nvidia is like the world's biggest supplier of chips used for machine learning. So I have a sneaking suspicion that the Nvidia CEO might have not been the most truthful and honest in that statement. All he told me was some frequency copper cooling. It was copper cooling! Oh my goodness, mystery solved! Yes, that makes sense. Okay, never mind, mystery solved. Yeah, actually mystery solved. That makes... okay. Unless it failed. Oh no, it must have failed in the hospital. Why am I happy? I shouldn't be happy about this. I got really excited because I know what happened, but... oh. How long do you think before it actually happens? Current estimates, if I'm not mistaken, from like AI researchers are 40 to 60 years. And I feel like it's a pretty fair estimate. Although no, for research, no, I take it back. I think 40 to 50 years before all labor is automated. The research might be a bit more tricky. Like, once you automate the research, you basically automated everything else. Because once you automate research, if you want some kind of AI, you can just tell your research AI to research how to make that AI. So research kind of creating an AI which can do science and research stuff is basically the top. Once you make that, you basically created every single AI in existence. So you're basically so that is basically a question of when will we solve science, basically, or beat science, win science, whatever you want to call it. What's your opinion on music things? I like music things. I have to serve its wrong answers. Don't make it useless. Yeah, but that's kind of the problem of creating that AI. Once AI starts feeding on itself, it's doomed. No, I mean, Mark, depends. What do you mean feed on itself? Because consider this, when you're a human doing math, then what you're basically doing is you're taking when you're solving some equations, then you basically take the starting information, feed on those answers. Oh yeah, then that wouldn't make it doomed. When you're a human and you're doing math, you start with some underlying information, then you take that information and you pass it in some way to arrive at a logical conclusion. Then you take that conclusion, you repeat the process. So as a human, you take your input, create an answer, use that answer to create more answers, use that answer to create more answers, and so on and so forth. Which means AI can not only not get dumber by learning from itself, it could actually get smarter. It's called distillation. However, the only problem is, for that you would need artificial general intelligence, with, kind of the whole pickle in the room. Working on a huge engine. Oh, we already know what was so loud. It was apparently Kim. It was apparently copper cooling, apparently, which makes sense, since Lamppost have been asking about that on one of the streams. So at least that part of the mystery is solved. We know what was. It makes sense. Loud, low hum from machinery checks out. Funny enough, it wasn't frequency apparently, unless it was frequency. I know how copper cooling works. We wanted to go really quickly on the beginning and then... There we go. What happens to make it? Tell me again. Well, I don't know exactly what happened. I know what caused it, not what happened. We know what the sound was. We're slowly piecing together a puzzle. The whole hype around AI replacing all of us soon is really discouraging, to be honest, so it's very living Q reply. The thing is, yeah, that's the kind of the problem of it all. Like, AI will replace us, but when AI replaces all of us, that's kind of like the end of progress. Not because we'll fail, only because we would have basically effectively solved progress. So saying that AI will replace us in 5 years or 10 years, that's extremely naive. That's basically, what this basically translates to is, we would have solved all problems in 10 years. That's basically what we'll be saying. In my opinion, it will be more like 50 to maybe 100. We have plenty of time. Yeah, Greg, we're talking about the same person. We are. Bye, Mr. Blaze. Bye. Have a good one. Have a good one. Ah. Human greed, my opinion. I mean, yeah, if we solved human greed, we would have solved it much quicker, but you know. Bye, Mark. Bye. Have a good one. You said frequency something, was it? It was copper cooling, apparently. I don't know how it works, as I mentioned. So I can't tell exactly what that was. But that tracks with what Lamp has been saying on past live streams. Lamp here? Can I have some info? Yeah, Lamp. It's Lamp on these in here live streams, whatnot. He's crazy, dude. I know. We're aware. Lamppost is, as I already mentioned, Lamppost isn't a mad scientist. Lamppost is a madman who became a scientist. Stop streaming at these horrendous hours, please. I can't. The deep state is paying me to. It's a conspiracy. So that all of you may miss the streams. I'm being bribed. Hi, the Zoltan. I am really close to finishing the video though. Like, here's the thing. I still have to finish the intro, obviously, it's rendering in the background. But from this point on, up to this point, everything is rendered. All of this. All of this is rendered. And only this is remaining. To be fair, not a little, but it's manageable. I can make it. I can always make it. Yeah, happy, and that's kind of why I like the European Union precisely. Because the kind of whole point of the EU was peace, bringing people together, and you know, having a union in which we could just focus on solving problems instead of bicker over irrelevant shit. When are you playing Subnautica again? When the sequel is released, that's when I'm gonna play Subnautica. Did I mention I have thalassophobia? I have a fear of like deep oceans and whatnot. Subnautica is not a fun game for me, but you know, entertaining. We're a physical which even live, whatever, I know. She's stupid enough to not die. I would say no, Lamppost is too mad to die. No. Lamppost wouldn't. Death wouldn't dare. Death wouldn't dare to take Lamppost. I have a fear of the object like multiple story buildings. Oh, that must be awful. Outer Wilds DLC when? That's a good question, Vernon. I also do not know. I'm been a bit busy recently. I haven't really video and whatnot. You won't succeed in that with freedom of the people out there. My microphone working now? It clicks every now and then and turns off. That's good. That's good news, right? I can't afford to have my hardware break now. I don't have the money. It's fine. lamp is my neighbor. That's actually pretty dangerous neighbor to have. I mean, negative. Hey, be happy with your job. You can be hopeful. Happy. I would recommend Kurzgesagt. I would recommend Exerbia and even Rational Animations. Optimistic Nihilism. Optimistic Nihilism is the win. It's radioactive to have as neighbor. I don't know how radioactive lamps things are, but you might want to get checked out, Kim, actually. Just in case. I don't know how... I don't know. I had a whole poisoning, but I lost it. Why did you lose it? I am hope poisoned all the way. The indomitable human spirit. My indomitable human spirit is just too human and too indomitable. Okay, now what we need is another photon. Right here. Why are the two photons over there? Oh, the smaller one is the one we just created. Makes sense. Clear. There we go. Let's do 420, because funny or whatever. And then rotate for the photon. Radioactive enough to have a full life, so half-life. That's a good one. Can I just like doing it to see, and my brain just doesn't like to one idea mechanism. Actually good. That allows growth. So being just stuck. That's not a bad thing, I would argue. I had like a whole idea for this stream, but it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shook by Lamppost a bit. I hope Lamppost will be okay. Make some pineapple pizza. Yeah, I'll be actually finishing the stream too, I think. It's been a ride for me. I can't wait to hear from Lamppost, to be honest. And I suppose, for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.